if she can actually do it, you too can do it. So that being said, I just quickly, before we go into today's class, I quickly want to talk about yesterday's assignment I gave you. I'm not really encouraged. I'm not pumped. I don't know why. Okay, I think I know why. The reason why, because you do not practice to my expectation. I think just 7 to 8 participants attempted the assignment. That is not encouraging enough. That is not encouraging enough. So I'm using this opportunity to commend those who practice the assignments. So keep it up. You will get better by constant practice. So I'm actually going to look for a day which I'm actually going to come live to acknowledge and review what you've done. I saw some lapses, what you need to do better and the like. So I'm still coming to review that. Now, without further ado, we're actually going to be going straight into the business of the day. So let me know if you can see my screen. Please let me know if you can see my screen. Let me know if you can see my screen and if you can hear me loud and clear. Hello?
Yeah, you are presenting. Can we see his screen? Champions, can you see his screen? So you're now on Canva.
All right. Good. So welcome back, everyone. It's Naim Otuman speaking, and this is day 2 of our Canva design section as far as this challenge is concerned. OTC, Operation Take Charge. Now, yesterday we discussed how you can actually promote your products using Canva, and today we're actually going to be looking into how to design. We are going to be looking into common. We are going to be looking into a moment, please. Good. So we're actually going to be looking into how to design flyer to promote your lead generation. I understand the fact that regardless of the business you do, whether you are into coaching, you are into service providing service, you are into digital product, you are into physical product, you need to generate lead. You actually need to generate lead, and that is why, I'm actually using this opportunity right now. I understand. I think you should have been taught lead generation and the likes, or slightly been taught. I believe you are still going to be taught. Now, all those things you know about lead generation. So how do you now go out and promote your lead generation idea? It could be, when we talk about lead generation, it could be ebook, it could be free class, it could be checklist, it could be reports, it could be, just name it. So now, how do you go about it? I'm not here to teach you, okay, what your lead generation needs to be, what your lead generation idea needs to be. So you already know that. So what you need to learn here is how you can actually put your ideas together and promote it to people for them to be able to click through your link. Now, without further ado, we're actually going to be jumping right into it. If you take a look at my screen, you'll see that I have 2 different variants here. That is to tell you how you can actually combine colors. You see, the one I have here, I use just only, I think I can say majorly just red color. But this one, I use blue and yellow. And you can see how pumped the combination is. So this is what we're actually going to be doing right now. Now, before I go deep, let me tell you something. Whether you are using an ebook, this could be an ebook. And if it's going to be an ebook, here right now is just going to be free ebook reviews, not free training review. So, and here you're actually going to put the mock-up of your cover, your ebook cover. So just put it where I put this image here. So you can flip these things around depending on what you do. I hope you're getting my point. So that being said, now the design we're actually going to be doing here is this. The size is 3,200 by 3,200. Remember what I told you? The higher the dimension of the design, the better the quality. In your own case, go to your home screen and click the plus button to start your design from scratch. If you haven't watched yesterday's class and the prerequisites class talking about introduction to Canva, basic principles of design, how to use Canva tools and the like, Canva interface hacks, and some other tips like that, please make sure you watch them. They're actually going to help you moving forward. I come over here, I create my own page right now. Now let's jump right into it. The first thing, as usual, is just for us to set our background. So this is another way you can set your background. I showed you a way yesterday. I want to show you another one right now. Just click your blank page, then come over to replace. Now you can now come over to photos. If you have the background you want to use, remember what I told you, you have to create some sense of imagery depending on what you want to do. In my own case right now, what we are talking about is fashion. Fashion, the idea. So I want to teach people. It could be a 3-day class, it could be a 1-day class, it could be a 1 hour class, 2 hour class, it could even be on your WhatsApp status. Your coach is actually going to teach you that. I'm pretty sure she's actually going to teach you that. So now we come over here right now. We want to create some sense of imagery. Remember, it's all about fashion. So I come over here and search fashion. Here right now, I come over here and search, is it fashion ready to wear clothes? Okay, let me go for ready to wear clothes. Yeah, I think ready to wear clothes. Then I click the first one I have here. So you can see what it looks like. So I don't need to be setting it again. So I have it here right now. The image I use might not be relevant, might not be totally relevant with what I'm actually, I'm just here. All these things are pseudo brand. I'm just using this to teach you what you can actually do. Now I have this here right now. This is too plain for me, too obvious for me. So I come over to transparency here and reduce it to, I think, 8. Yeah. So the idea is just not to make the background look plain. So we want to make sure that people see something. There's something there. Like wear, so it could be your own cake, it could be your own jewelry, it could be anything. So just make sure that, okay, you have it there. Now, how do I now change the color? Click it once again. Now you will see the color here. See the color here. So you come over here and you change it to the color of your choice. The color code I use here is 00, if I'm not mistaken. I taught you yesterday how you can actually change color using color code. So 004 AAD. Yeah, that is it. So I just click it right now. You can see what I have right now, that I have it blue with that background I chose initially. So let's put it 8%. Am I sure this 8% is okay enough? Okay, let's have it that way. I'm of the opinion this is too obvious. Let me check this. Okay, it is what it is. Now I have this here right now. So I've set my background. I don't need to set any background again. So what is next for me right now is to start inputting every other thing I want to input. Remember what I told you? When it comes to branding, your logo matters. Yes, the color combination you're actually going to be using. If you have a standard brand, a well-tailored brand, so you know that you're actually going to pick the color combination of your flyer or your design from the color of your logo. I hope I'm communicating. So, however, at some point in time, you might want to, because there's something we call color brand fatigue. Yeah. So, at some point in time, when people get, their brand, at some point in time, when people can get bored of your brand color and the likes, you can just say, okay, let me change the brand. I understand you want to maintain your brand, but there's something we call brand fatigue. Color could be the color combination they get used to it. Just twist things out. Twist things and see what the result you can actually get. So, but in that case, so you need to look for a way to either make your logo, change it to the pure black or change it to white, as the case may be. But that's not why we are here. I'm just telling you, the color matters. The color you have on your logo must be extracted to combine the color of your design. So that being said right now, so I want you to pay close attention right now and see what I'm about to do. The first thing I want to do is just to bring in my text. As usual, press T, which is text. Then you come over to headline. But then I don't need it to be that obvious. So I come over to subheading. So from that subheading, so I can also change my what's it called? I can also format everything I need to format here. I come over here right now. So the font we're actually going to be using today is what I call Codec. I love that font a lot. After Montserrat, another font I fell in love with is this Codec. So this is Codec we have it right now. So I just click Codec. Now clicking Codec, you should know that, okay, we have the light, the thing, the this and that. So let me just go for bold at this point in time. So that is what I have it right now. And what I want to put into it, let me go back from the font now to be able to write anything I want to write. So for the sake of time, So for the sake of time, okay, let me just be like, say, you wanted to frustrate me. So for the sake of time, what I want to do right now is just to highlight everything the way I highlighted it and bring in my text. Again, I've copied my own text. No time. So to be now typing, that one is actually going to waste our time. So free training reviews. Now, the next thing for me is to right now format all this. So I've chosen my font. So I want to come to font size. That font size is actually going to be 70. Yes, 70. So a lot of you made a mistake when you are designing your flyer. Always make sure that you get it done perfectly. So you have to be moderate. You must format your design. So I'll come over to format right now. So it has to be, let me put it to the center. Yes, I have reasons for that. So I want to come to line spacing here, and my spacing is actually going to, I think my spacing is okay the way I have it. So then I want to put everything in capital letter by coming to format and then put everything in capital letter A. Do I need to bold it again? Okay, let me bold in it and let's see. So again, I want to set my margin. I told you, I don't know if, what, don't let me say it. But I told you yesterday that always don't design above the margin, beyond the margin. I set your margin now. I was now seeing, I even set an example that, okay, most of you are designing to this side. You see the margin. This margin is telling you, ideally, you shouldn't design beyond this line you see here. However, you might design beyond it at this point and at the bottom and at the top. Even I saw someone putting his a logo here. Come on, Jerry. I saw someone putting logo here. How about now? That's not, it's not ID. It's not ID. If you watch the basic principles of design, those two videos, you wouldn't do that. I talked about them in that video. So I set my margin right now. I want to bring this here. I want to bring this here. You see right now that I didn't take it beyond that place. So I want to set this, not logo, so to say. So another thing I want to do right now, if you have a logo, you know, this is a pseudo brand. I don't have a logo. That's why I didn't even use the logo for it. However, if you come over here, I later did something here and say, okay, you can put your logo here. But then let's just continue right now. I want to come over to element and go for rectangular shape. Sorry, square, so to say. Don't have rectangle here. So we have square. So that square right now, I want to go back, then click it. Yes. And change the color to yellow. My yellow, the color code for yellow is FF D700. D700, 00. That's 100, not 100. So I click this and then I have what I'm looking for. So that is the color I'm looking for and I have it. So now pay close attention to me right now. The reason why I chose this one first, this text first, is because I want to use it to measure my shape. So just come over here, place it that way, bring this one to here a bit. Now, for effectiveness, you can zoom it. Yes, please always use zoom. Zoom. So for effectiveness, you can always zoom. So another thing I want to do right now is just to come over to style, then put it this way, my style. So I'm going to put it that way and then go back. Now I want to come over to border color, change the border color to white. I have my white here. Then I want to come over, yes, I want to come over to corner, and the corner is actually going to be 26. Yes, it's going to be 26. You see what I have here now? So I want to come over here right now and bring it down a bit. Yes. I even forgot to put this off. So I want to come down here a bit so you can see what I have right now. Now see what I'm about to do. Select multiple. I want to make sure that I highlighted both, then come to position, come to alignment, come to center, come to middle. That is to show you that they are both properly aligned. However, at some point in time, they might not be aligned that way. You can even use your eye. I think I love it the way I love it the way I have it here. Now, you come over here right now, you duplicate what I have here, then come over to shape, then change it to, am I too fast, please? I need feedback from the audience, not our host. We can give them 2 or 3 of them avenue to talk. Am I too fast? Should I slow down? Or you enjoy the pace? Hello?
Many people are saying that they cannot actually hear you. So I don't know, but me, I can hear you from here. But champions, can you hear? If you can hear, say I can hear in the chat. But a lot of persons say they can't hear. So I don't know if it's actually like a general issue. But me, I can
Okay.
hear you from here.
Okay. If you can hear me, that means the problem is not general. I want to believe that is not general. So it could be peculiar to those who.
Some persons can hear, some persons cannot hear. Please, maybe you should update your Telegram, or that's why I'm always like Telegram. Maybe you should go out, come back in, something like that. So, but it's not skipping here. It's maybe your network. It's not really skipping here actually.
So I can say
Somebody said she can hear.
Salma Adiza can hear me, and I'm not too fast. Grace can hear me. Biba, I think that is a Biba. It's skipping. It could be from your own hand. So I believe if you're having issue with that, so you can just log out and come back. So okay, House of Nisha can also hear me loud and clear. So I think I'm good to go. If you're having difficulty with your audio, so you can just log out and come back in.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Okay. So what we have here right now, hey, hope this dog is not disturbing. Can you hear the dog barking?
Yes, I can hear, but no, it's not actually covering your voice.
All right, that's cool. And my neighbor dog go. Okay, so a moment, please. Let's get back to it. So come over to shape right now, duplicate it, so to say. Now come to shape and then select this we have here. So the reason for doing this is just because we know we are talking about people. We're talking about free training reviews. So and I want to point it to them that okay, what exactly is that free training talking about? So I just want to increase it a bit, then bring it to the middle here. So that line is showing that okay, it is perfectly placed. So I want to come over here to nudge right now. You know, I love this nudge a lot. Then I want to, should I take it back? Position. Yes. Now take it back. So you see what I have. Position. You know, just take it back once. I want to take it back once. See what I'm about to do right now. And then come over to style. Then remove the style. That one, I don't want to give it any border color. So you can see what I have. Now for the curve, all these things is just depend on how you actually want yours to look. So this is what I have right now. Having white, another thing I want to talk to you about here is having white text on yellow background. It's not professional. You can see it is not obvious. You hardly even read what I have there in. But there is a way you can actually put white on yellow that's actually going to make sense. I'm going to show you that in a jiffy before the end of this. But then for professional purpose, let me just make this one black. You can see the difference right now. So black and white, which one looks better? Which one, is visible? So it is black. So let's have it to be black. So we are done with that. We can now go on and group them together for easy movement. But then don't let me waste my time. I have it perfectly placed the way I want it to be. So right now, I'll come over here. I want to move forward by duplicating the text I have here. Remember, once you select your text, you format it, so you can always come over, duplicate it to use it for other ones. However, if you have other things you need to format there in, you know that you just look for that and do it. So 5 must have ready to wear pieces for every season, so to say. So you see, no, I no be a fashion designer, I no be ready to wear fashionista. So now ChatGPT create this idea for me, so I don't need to be wasting my time. So, but then I believe all these are part of the things we're actually going to be taught in the challenge. So coming over here right now, I want to format it, take it to the side, to the left hand side. I haven't done that. Everything, should it be in capital letter? I'm not sure if this is a capital letter. Is it? Okay, let me put it in the capital letter first. I want to bold it. I want it to be bolding. Then I want to shrink it. You see what I'm doing from the edge. Then I want to come over here and put everything. Another thing is having black on blue. See, color combination is very important. Having black color on blue, no, now it's not making sense. You can see it is not obvious. So the best color you can use here, the best color combinations are yellow. It could be yellow and it could be white. If I use yellow, you will see. You see how bright it is. If I use white, you see how bright it is. So let me use white or true. And then I want to come over to the font size. Our font size is actually going to be 156. 156. Then we want to come over to line spacing. I could see a lot of you leaving your text like this. If you leave it like this, see all the spaces you are wasting, too scattered. That's why you need to come to line spacing, and that is actually going to be -45. That -45 is going to bring the letters, the alphabet. It's going to move them closer to one another. So -45 and 0.9. I think 0.91. Yes, 0.91. It's going to bring the line together. You can see what I have here. So right now, so I think I have just 3 lines, and therein, I'm pretty sure I didn't put everything in capital letter. So let me go back right now. Let me go back right now to format and then remove it from capital letter. So 5 must have ready to wear pieces for every season. So this is a great lead magnet. So to attract people who want to be sure of how they select their clothes within seasons. So this is one thing I did here. Another thing I want to do right now is I want to add depth to this text. All these things are very important. This is just pure white, but I want to do something to it right now to make it look different. Now, let me duplicate this for you to see the difference. Now, come over to, these are the things that we set you aside from just people that just say, okay, I just know Canva, I just download Canva and I want to start using it. No, you have coach, better coach. So let me go back. You click the text, you come over to effects, and then you click shadow. Now set what I'm setting right now. Offset 100, direction 0, always. I love this setting. Blur 100. As I'm increasing and decreasing, you'll see the difference. So here right now, I have 20 transparency. Then color, you change the color to black, and you can see the difference right now. Now let me show you the difference. You will see it. You can see this one is laying perfectly on our background. The first one is laying perfect on our background, while the second one seems lifted with shadow. That is the beauty of that. You might not see it clearly, but then I believe you see what I'm talking about. You see, it's been lifted with shadow. So here right now, I want to bring this here right now, like we did. You must highlight important keywords in your headline. So always highlight them for people to call people's attention. Go back to principles of design. I talked about emphasis and highlight there in an hierarchy. So come over here right now, ready to wear. Okay, that is what we do in our company. So come over to ready to wear right now. You click it, you highlight it to ready to wear. Then you come over to color and you change it to what? To yellow. It's the shade of yellow I'm using, not the other one. And then every season. So I do that as well. And you will see how perfect it's actually going to look. So yellow. And therein, we have it. So you can see what we have right now. Again, this is not that bold for me. I want to come to font right now. Come to font, come to click the arrow up button, and then come over to Codec Pro here, and then let's see, extra bold. Fat, no, I'm not using fat. No. Extra bold is okay. So let's go by extra bold, and there we have it. Let me check if we can still bolding it again. No, it's so you can see what I have right now. Now the next thing I want to do is just for me to come over here, duplicate this, and then put other thing I want to put there in. So edit the text. And the next thing I want to put here is learn how to create a seasonal wardrobe without breaking the bank. Just see how catchy that is. So they are not only creating seasonal wardrobe without breaking the bank, like very affordable. So, and that could be your own touchstone as far as your business is concerned, your unique selling point. As far as your business is concerned, it's okay if you are looking for affordable yet, quality, ready to wear clothes, so we know where to go. So here right now we have this here right now, and it is all set. What we need to do, okay, the font size, let me see. Okay, the font size is actually going to be 63. So the font size is going to be 63. We don't want it to be that 63. We have it there, and here him. Let me put it this way. Now again, I want to duplicate this, bring it down here, and then put the other thing I have, the other text. We are still going to arrange it too. You see, this thing is not hard. Once you know the structure you want to follow, but the occasion of this class is just minimal for me to be teaching you all those things. But then I believe you are actually catching up. So this one is telling them what they're actually going to learn, further to tell them further what they're actually going to learn in the class. This one is actually going to be -10. I don't want it to be that compacted because the font size is small. It's going to be -10. And this is going to be 1.07. 1.07. Yeah, I don't want it to, you see, it's a bit spacious right now. So this two, it's going to be 1.7. I want to put ones for 0. Yes, because they are tiny. And when things is tiny, you don't need to compact them together. So you need to be able to see that, okay, they are properly separated. Now, I use bullets here. So because we are listing, okay, let's just take a look at what we are designing. So we want to list something. When you are listing, it is very advisable you use bullets. Don't just put everything together. So bullets, we come over to bullets, come over to format, so to say, and you use bullets. Therein we have the bullet. So now let's bring in our shape. Let's bring in a shape. The shape we have before, that's the shape we're actually going to be repeating. We duplicate, we bring it down. And if you take a look, you will see that for every content, for every text I'm putting here, they are not going beyond this line here. This margin here. That is it. So, and you will see that this particular text I have here, I didn't put it here. I didn't put it here. No, it won't make sense here now. You still know now. So I have to make sure that, okay, the shape is aligned to our margin while I place the text separately. So the same thing is actually going to be applicable to but this one I'm actually going to expand it a bit, draw it here a bit, then come to position, and take it back just once. Now this is what I was talking about. White on yellow, it's not making sense. What do we need to do? We change the color. We change the color to black. Yeah, you can see what we have right now. But that's what I want to show you here. Remember, that we lifted. Come on. So we added shadow to this text we have here, and the shadow is here again as well. So it's not okay for me to have the color. What is the color of our shadow? Black. Now the color of the text, black. It's not making sense. Shadow black, text black. So I need to remove it. You have to pay attention to all those things, and you will see the difference after removing it. You can see how bright it is. That one is just looking somehow. So because we are using text, black shadow and black text. So you can see what we have right now. So I have that here. So I want to format this a bit, format the shape a bit. Come over to corner. So the corner is actually going to be 58. Yes, I want it to be more cornered than the first one. It's going to be 58. And then the border width is going to be 10. I want it to be a bit obvious. And the color of that border width is going to be what? It's going to be white, which we have. Which we have initially. So in your own case, you might not see it here, or better put, you might see it. If you don't see it, just click this arrow button, and then you can find it here. You can find it here. This is white, and therein we have it. So another thing you still need to do here is to come over here, click this, and make sure I've highlighted both. So come over to position right now, and make sure that it is aligned. And this alignment is going to be middle, not center. No, not center. So go back, it's going to be middle. So for you to be sure that the space you have, the reason why I'm doing this, let me show you. You might not get it perfectly now, but if you keep on watching my video, this video, you're actually going to get it. Because when you are designing professional, if you are doing it yourself, you have to do it well. Better, if not, if you want to do it well, better pay a designer to do it for you, not to kill your brand. That is why I'm actually sweating, teaching you everything you need to know, showing you where you need to place them. Because good design is good business. Vice versa, bad design is bad business. So you come over here right now. Unless you are professional, you are well known in the industry. You could see some well-known people in the industry just using anyhow design. They don't care. I'm getting my point. They don't care. They can just use anyhow design. But you that you are just starting, they will judge you by your design. I'm getting my point. So how will you have it this way? It's not okay enough. Okay, how will you have it this way? It's not okay. You can't have it. So it must balance. The space between ear and ear must be well placed, and that is why I did what I did therein. So to be able to be sure that okay, what I'm putting together is making sense. So here right now, I can say, okay, let me just shift it a little bit. Okay, I can say, okay, let me now group it. For me to be able to move it here and there whenever I want to move it, then group. Are we together, please? Are we together, please? Are we making sense? Are we really making sense, my people? So that being said, what else do we need to do? So come over here right now. We duplicate this, we bring it here, and we put the next thing we need to put there. By coming over to edit. So we want to tell them what they need to do, the action they need to take. So adapt this, click the link around this flyer to participate free. We need to make them know that it is free. Yes, we already told them here. Free. You still need to tell them moving to the okay, that's this thing are free. You're not collecting money from you. Now, they collect money, even though you know within yourself that they are money, that the money you won't collect. You just want to attract them before billing them. Give them something like Suyaman strategy. Cut small for them, and then collect your money. So that means that we have this right now. Let me see the font 56. The font size I want it to be 56. The font size I want it to be 56. Yes, I don't want it to be 56. Okay. The spacing I want it to be 1 point. Yes, I don't want that one to be clustered. 1.07. Perfect. So what else do we need to do? There's something I want to show you. Should I show you? Yeah, let me show you. Please pay attention. And I'm showing you this just because you are just getting started. I'm looking for every possible way to ease the way you design. Yes, to ease your frustration. Yes, I can call it frustration. I told you yesterday, Canva and app go frustrate you, but no panic. You get Naheem Usman. So now let me show you this. The design we did yesterday. You remember that design? Luckily for you, if you design it, so this is actually going to help you right now. So I want to import the design we did yesterday into this design right now because I want to use something there in. If what I wanted to use is too much, so I will need to import it here right now. But then if it's something I can do in just what I want to do next is something I can do in just in just 60 seconds or so. So, but I want to teach you how you can pick from what you've done before. Now, are we together? Are we good to go? Should I go? Should I teach you? Okay, I'm going to create a new page here by clicking this plus button. By clicking this plus button. Now, before I go, let me show you something because I know a lot of you, when you are designing, you might not see all this thumbnail I have here. You might not see it on your own. Let me show you how to turn it on. Now, you see that three dots I clicked, the setting, like you want to turn on your margin. You come over to settings and you see show page thumbnail. You see it is off. I can't see it yet. It's gone right now because somebody is somewhere right now saying, but then the way Naeem Usman is teaching us, I can't see the thumbnail. For this particular setting, you just need to be moving it here and there, moving it here and there, moving it here and there, moving it here and there. And if you want to create a new page, you just swipe like this. But because you want to see what you're doing, so just come to settings and then show page thumbnails. We know what waiting thumbnail is now. This is not thumbnail now. So there we have it. Now let's go to what I actually want to show you. So you have a new page right now. Then you come over to projects. This project will highlight all the projects of the designs you've done initially. You see now, this is not the design we did yesterday. You just click it. It will show if you have multiple pages there, it's actually going to show. Then you just click it. Clicking it, it automatically imports that particular design into here. You can see it, we have it here right now. What is that thing that I want to use? Just see what I want to use. I want to bring it right now to this particular design I have here. Let's take a look at it. Excuse me. Select this, and select this. Those are the things I actually want to use. Then I just copy it. Come over here. Come over to my page here. Click anything here. Come over here. If I'm too fast, you can pick up the recording. Okay. This is not the main target garden, but I just want to show you this. And then you just paste it. So let's assume this is what I wanted to do. This is the same thing I wanted to use here. It would be very unwise of me to start now looking for my icon, Instagram icon again. No time. You have to learn how to work smart, and this is one of the ways to work smart. No time to waste time. So I've shown you that right now. If there's anything you just want to change, just come over here and change it. Now what is it? Now this one I need to change it to my color yellow. And then the border, and I want to change it to white. So I want to remove this one. I don't want to have it there. I want to remove it. Okay, let me zoom it for me to be able to see the delete. See, I've been able to delete it. And then so this particular one, this particular one, I want to use it somewhere around this place. I'm still coming there. And this one here, I just have to delete this. I'm not using it. But then I want to use this particular one. This one, I want to use it. Now see what I'm about to do here right now. So I just come over here and I just want to put my own link. So this is my link. I'm just showing you, say this now pseudo brand. But then I just want to show you that, okay, you just need to put a link for them to be able to reach you here. If you want to connect with me on WhatsApp, so this is the link, bit.ly/connect with Naeem. So that is my link. You click the link, it's actually going to take you to if you type in the link, so to say, it's actually going to take you to my WhatsApp. So you see what I'm doing right now, but this time around, I want to come over here. I want to come over to format, bring it to this place. For effectiveness, I want to close this. And this phone number is my phone number as well. If you want to use my phone number, that's my WhatsApp phone number. So 07065 Now, so I'm about to do right now, this shape. That's the reason why I didn't duplicate it the other time. Come on. So, Kilonchele. So I want to come over here right now and change the color to blue. The border, change it to white. Okay, we have it to be white before now. Then reduce it. Reduce it. This is why you need to zoom your design. If I didn't zoom it, I won't be able to reduce it the way I'm doing right now. So I think it is okay the way it is. It is what it is. Then come over here now, duplicate this. Come over here, duplicate it. Click the more button, you duplicate it. You go to edit. And write whatever you want to write there. So what I want to write there is physics. But I want everything to be in capital letter. Physics and this column. Are you there already? Okay. Physics and the column. You don't chill now. Physics. You are. So I want to bring it. I want to bring this here. You see now, when you are designing to the bottom, the thing will stress you. Canvas. So the thing will stress you. No, see how they stress me too. So I don't want to hear it is stressing me now. I won't do it again. No, you have to do it too. But one secret is, if it's stressing you, you spend a couple of minutes or an hour, so you can leave it. Then you come back to it. You come back. No, not begin again. You just come back to it. After you have been stressed, then you come back to it. So I come over here right now, put everything in a capital letter. Probably let me bold it, and then change the color. I took it up just for me to be able to do everything I want to do. I don't want something to be stressing me. Then I'm done with it. What do I need to do? Then bring it there. Cool. I want to zoom it. You see my own, I didn't put it here. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't put my own here. I didn't even put it here. I made sure that it is centralized as text. So because if I have it here, it is not centralized. If I have it, it is not centralized. So when aligning it to the shape, there's going to be some kind of discrepancies. So I have to put it in the middle this way, and then make sure I can either use my hand to centralize it. So this diagonal line showing that it is well centralized. The vertical and the horizontal line, it is well centralized. If I go on to confirm it right now by selecting multiples, selecting this, and then come over to position, you will see it. If it is not centralized, just go. Thank God I didn't say it yet. I wanted to say build me. But you can see the middle, well centralized the middle. You know your hand can be shaky. But even without that, no. It is well, but then just let me click on center. You can see right now. So that is how to confirm. Middle and center will show you that it is well centralized. So when you are using hand, it can be a little bit tricky and shaky. So that's why we have nudge and we have positioning. So we have that there. So. Then I can bring this here right now. Place it in front of this a bit. Now I want to use my nudge. To me, this shape is somehow big, but then that's how I'm actually going to leave it. There's no time. But still, we've used almost an hour again today. And it is my wish for us to still do something tonight. What do you say?
So this thing not be beans, so.
Don't be beans now. You understand my fears right now when we are discussing, like, all this thing you are saying, there's no time. But if you give me a week, I go teach Lonnie, but then I know there's no time. We still have other coaches coming. So, but then we're actually going to see what we can do. I want to teach them video hard. that particular one you talk about. But then I'm actually not. I'm actually going to see what I can do about it. So let's just continue with this. So we come over here right now. We use our nudge and we use this to be able to know that it is well centralized. So right now I want to group it. Sorry, I want to select it. Come on. Please, if you have your system, use your system. It's the same thing. Yes, the only difference, the same tools now. The only difference is the fact that you have an advantage when you are using your system because it will be broad screen. So nobody say you go to punch your screen. So now you can see I didn't put my own here. I didn't put my own here. It has to be centralized. You see that line showing? That is line of curvature. Okay, now are you a science student? So it has to be well placed. So that being said, we can see what I have here right now. Now let's finish this thing up. So here right now, I want to change the color of this because a lot of people might still want to ask questions about your lead generation, like which link do you want us to click? People will ask you now. You go put price for product, they will still be asking you how much. So you have to satisfy them. So you come over here right now, change the color to white. Change the color to white. This particular one I have it. I want to change it to, should I put it to yellow? Okay. Let me follow the vibe. And this one is going to be good. Kilo shelle. Let me leave it this way first. However, I want to reduce it. Kilo shelle now. I want to reduce it. This thing might look cumbersome for you, but believe you me, nobody taught me how to use Canva. Nobody did. However, after 2-3 years of using it, I took some courses from my colleague. Those we teach Canva together, and they too, they bought my course, and therein I learned a couple of things, and they too learned from him as well. So if you have people who are doing what you are doing, just collaborate with them. Just learn from them. What you know, they didn't know. What they know, you didn't know. So it's about collaboration, not competition. You know my name, Nikim Fibeni. Okay, let me use. I think I use your name, Abiba Kamil. Okay, I think you want to write it this way. So right now, I want to have it this way. Come on. And then bring it around this place. You are. Now, we have finished this thing up right now. I want to give it finishing. Finishing. Let's go. If you take a look at what I have here, I use frame here. We used frame yesterday as well. And this is this. I showed you how you can use frame for this. So, but this particular frame, it's not common. Now, let me now show you how to get it. Remember, I told you that see Canva as a search engine, and you're actually going to get whatever it is you're looking for. Now, we're looking for frame. Where do we get the frame? Under elements. Yeah. Now you come over here and search tilted frame. Tilted. When you say something tilt, so that frame, so tilted frame, and then you're actually going to see a couple of frames that are tens or if not hundreds of frames. So the one was egbe, but the one we are looking for, we are here to see it. Let me just keep searching. You keep on searching. If you can search rounded corner frame, just think blob frame. Think of anything, actually could get it. So, okay, I think I saw one, this particular one. But that's not the one I used. But you can still use that one. I want to be sure of the one I used. Yes, I want to be sure because I want you to say, no. I know they see him again. No. Hey, baby. It's high time I went back. Oh, okay. I'm almost there. This is time consuming, sha. I beg you, no face. So it wasn't shouldn't be this far. But then we can use the first one I saw. I'm actually going to adjust it. You see this one? Yeah, this is it. I knew that it wasn't that far. This is the one I use particularly. So you see how I have it here. What do I just need to do? Just rotate it 90%. Let it be 90. Oh. Don't make it this way. Oh. Should be 90. You see, I'm rotating it that degree is showing. Then I bring it somewhere around this place. You can see it. Now, I want to take it. Okay, don't let me take it back yet. I want to bring in my, what's it called? I want to bring in my quotes right now. In your own case, it could be the cover of your ebook. In your own case, it could be the perfume you are selling. It could be anything. Just let them know, okay, this is what you are talking about. That is the imagery we are talking about. We created the first imagery with our background and then a physical picture right now. So I want to replace it right now. You click it, you come over here. So I'm going to be using this particular one I have here. And this is what I want to show you right now. You see, this is not it's not upright. This right now, it's not upright. Just because I rotated the frame. Now, how do we solve this problem right now? Let's see if we can actually solve it like this. You come over here, come over to flip, horizontal, vertical. It's not working. Now, this is how to go about it. I click that, click the three dots, and then come over to detach image. You can see this is the image should be upright this way, but then it's not upright. What do we need to do? Now let's rotate it minus 90 degree. Sorry, 90 degree, not minus 90 degree. Remember we said it's 90 degree. Now let's put it in. It is not giving us what we have. That means we have to rotate it minus 90 degree, not 90 degree. Minus 90 degree. If that is giving you problem, this is it. Just come over to position. Advance minus 90 degree. Then bring it in. You can see it's now well placed, now upright right now. So I can increase or decrease it from any of the edges, depending on how I want it to be. So again, I want to come over to corner. The corner is okay. I want to come over to style. Use this, then give it 9. The border width, I want it to be 9. And then I want to come back to color and change the border color to white. Change the border color to white. So you can see what we have it right now. So I'm going to take this one backward a bit. Position, backward, and then bring this one somewhere around this place. Bring this one too. However, I think these things are too tiny. They're too tiny for that. I'm going to group. I want to group them and increase them as they go. Sorry, I'm going to highlight them and increase them. You were. So let me come over here. Position. Not giving me. I knew something is strong. That was because I didn't centralize it. I didn't centralize the text. Format. You can see how it's moved right now. That was what I was telling you the other time. So I want to shift it up a bit. Let me group them, Daddy. So when I'm adjusting anything, I'm adjusting. So right now, that is what we have here. So we'll come over here right now. I want to duplicate this. Duplicate it. Delete the one at the top. Come over here. Bring it around this place. And then you put your logo here. Just put your logo there. So you can put your logo there in, and you can see that we have what we are actually looking for right away. You can see what we have. So the only difference we are having is the placement of our design. Okay, how do we want to place it? How do we want to do that? So here right now I can see, okay, let me move this one down a bit. I want to move it down a bit. And then move this one to, hey, don't delete anything. Move this one to down a bit. So I can say, okay, I want to move this one down to a bit. So you can see right now. I promise you something, that if you want to use white text on so to say on yellow background, this is what you just have to do. You can see it. The same with the way I lifted, you can see it. Let me show you. Let me change this one to logo here right now. Logo here. So the way I lifted the text with shadow, so that was what you just need to do. Remember, that means you are putting black. It's not it is not that white that is lying directly on the on the yellow. It is this black shadow. Yeah, I hope I get my point. So we come over here right now and we have it here. I don't know why that thing is doing that way, but then you should see what we're actually looking forward to. So let me just shift it a bit. Okay, put your logo here. I'm just using this to show you how you can see it is obvious. Now, let me come over to the shadow right now, remove the shadow. You can see what we have here. See, without shadow, with shadow. Without shadow, let me zoom it for you to see. With shadow, without shadow. With shadow, without shadow. So that is that about that. Let me take it back. So, ladies and gentlemen, so it's 9:30 already, and I know what it takes to be up and learning for a whole an hour. So an ear in is what we actually do right now. So remember what I told you, that if you do it the way it applies to you. If you're using checklists, so if you're using ebook, if you are teaching them a training, so you make them to know, yeah, okay, this is what you're actually doing. So, and the picture you're actually going to be using could be the book cover, could be the ebook cover, the mock-up of your ebook. It could be your own product, it could be perfume, it could be anything, it could be ready to wear, it could be abaya, it could be jalabia, it could be this, it could be that. So, and then you put your link here, you tell them, okay, the highlights of every other thing you actually want them to know. And if you don't have the highlight, there's still ways you can actually make sure that you didn't put this here, so you can still put pictures here. So it depends on what you want to do. And another thing I want you to note here is, when you see good designs, you see someone as a business owner, you know that you want to be generating leads every now and then, and you want to be designing your own flyer for yourself. When you see great designs, please save them and download them. However, please do not copy what others have done. There is a way you can steal inspiration, pick inspiration from what others have done. I personally, I can pick 4 designs and pick from all those 4 designs to make a single flyer, and no one would know that I pick anything. Yeah, that's my own AppSquare system. You research and you have a roadmap. So there's no new idea. There's no new idea. And I really must tell you that this particular flyer I showed you here right now, so I picked this inspiration from a flyer I did for myself. How should I show you? From a flyer I did for myself. So I picked inspiration from the flyer I did for myself. And if I showed you, you will see that, okay, there's no resemblance. Let me show you. Lead magnet I created for my own physical, for my own digital product. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hopefully I can see it all. So that single flyer gave me the idea for this. But I later twisted things. Here is it. I changed things. I started with this, but I later changed. Okay, no, I don't want it that way. So this is the So lead magnet. I think I used this in, is it 2022 or 2023? How to discover, package and monetize your skills and experience and make a minimum of 200 plus monthly. So you can see it there in. So this is how I started. Okay, how can I put this in together? Okay, let me just pick inspiration from what I've done. You can see free training reviews. So I was working on this. Let me change it. So when you start, ideas are actually going to be coming. I just show you this just for you to know that you can pick inspiration. You can see it right now. So this is where I pick all these things from. So you can see them. So, and that is that about that. Now, we are done with this particular one. What you will do for me right now is, again, I want you to give me the way I gave you right now. The font size for this. Let me show you. So 56.1, you can use 56. So I want you to give me the same way I gave you this. Please see how I align everything here. The only difference here is because this is going beyond it, because it's our footer. Yes, our footer. It's going beyond us. And you can see how I manage the alignment here. I didn't have anything here. I didn't have anything here. So you can see it. So I want you to give me the way I just give you, and then give me another one. I know that on this channel, on this challenge, so to say, you're actually going to be creating your lead magnet. So I want you to see your own flyer as well, as far as your lead magnet is concerned. And I can't wait to celebrate you. We can't wait to celebrate you. Now, that being said, there is one thing I want to show you. Our coach begged for it, even after we've discussed and agreed on what I was coming here to teach you. She was just begging me, please now, let's have this. So he wanted to get a hold of me, everything I know, to come and teach you, just because she loves you. So now here is it. I taught my people on my status how to do a couple of these things, and there's no time for me to teach you right now. Come on. So it's video hard you can actually use. You can call it animated video. So you can actually use, why are you not coming up? You can actually use to promote your business as well. Video sells better than flyers. When something moves, it moves and it communicates. So you can't compare it with static picture, static flyer. So now let me show you right now. Let's assume you sell Nivea product. You take Nivea or wherever. I don't care. So you sell, and then, or you sell chin chin, or you sell bags, you sell shoes, and then you have a new product and you want people to buy it. So let's see what this video. Come on. What's wrong with my network? Come on. So let's see what this video is actually going to give us right now. A moment, please. Let's see what this video is actually going to give us right now. So, but if I were to take videos, it would actually take me another. You can see. So you can see that. So you can use this to showcase the product, the way it's moving. I use standard, but you can see it. The 20% limited over top now. So you can see it. So something like this, I was actually going to teach you, but there is no time. If I were to start this right now, so I might use another 30 to 35 minutes to teach you that, but I don't want to bombard you. So I have a recorded video of it. I'm actually going to send it to your coach, to your host, and she's actually going to send it to you. So you can, the lesson there, and you can use it to sell anything, even if it is flyer, if it is your digital product, you can use it to sell it. So regardless of whatever it is. Now, for those of you who might not have pictures like this, come on, who might not have pictures like this, so you can as well use the frame, something like frame like this. Oh my God. A moment, please. This is necessary. So you can use frame like this therein. Like this. The frame like this. You can the same way I place that what's it called? Why is this thing getting slow like this? This Canva don't start to. The same way I use I've been on my phone. So the same way I use that product without background, you can use product with background as well. You can just create frame for them. Think of anything and bring it to life. It's as simple as that. So as promised, I'm actually going to be sending the recorded video to your coach, and she's actually going to give you access to it. So I'm super glad to be here, and I can't wait to see you succeed. Someone came to my DM, even mentioned me on the status. I saw the notification. I've forgotten the name. Oh my God, is this Zainab or what's his name? What's her name? So she has bought a couple of my courses right from I think 2021 or 2022. So and she was still even pumped for being on this challenge. So I've seen a couple of my students here as well. So my hand is open for you if you have any question you want to ask me. So and then I can't wait to see you up there. If you have any question before we call it today, you can go on and ask the question.
Okay. Thank you so much for this amazing session. I mean, some designs are already salivating at some of the designs that champions are designing just from one day class. And this is day 2. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. But me, I have a question. So because we actually have service-based businesses as well in OTC, and we have coaches and service based. So how can they be able to like implement this design session to their business? So because I feel like we're having more of product based, like product.
I don't get your question, sorry.
Like my question is that yesterday what we did was around products. Today I know that I wanted to do more, but the time is limited and it's not easy teaching people that they don't know anything about designing before from scratch. It's not easy. One design is taking like 1 hour plus. So my question is, how can service-based businesses actually relate with these designs that we have learned in OTC?
Okay, let me put away answer that question. You said that one, the one we did today, this particular one we did today. So this particular one we did today, so anybody can use it. As you can see, let me go back to it. Where is it? So anybody can actually use this. So, and another thing is, if you are fond of using your image, so you can use your image here as well. You can import your image here and remove the background. So if you are fond of using, if you don't want to use this, yes, you can put your image there in. So for those who are not comfortable using their image, so you can just use anything like your picture, your brand photos and highlights. So anybody can actually use this. You can see even the concept of this right now as a service owner. You too want to generate leads, right? So you want to generate leads, so you can use your own lead idea as well, and then you put something like this together. Maybe you say I want to teach them something. So you can use this as well. Now about what's it called? The one we designed yesterday. So what else do I need to do? I'm giving you guys a lot though. I'm thinking of giving you from one of my premium courses as well, the Complete Canva for Entrepreneur course. So I'm actually going to look into that course and see the videos I can actually release for what's it called? For the service-based people that we have here, and then I will get back to coach Biba Kamil and see what we can actually do, because I want everybody to learn. So as I said earlier,
Okay, sorry for cutting you.
No problem. I could feel the excitement. So as I said earlier, this particular one we did today, anybody can use it, regardless of whatever you sell. So that is that about that. So there are complex designs that this one are simple designs. We have complex designs, but I just know that okay, you're just starting. That's why I'm actually giving you this. Even as simple as it is, you can see that we spend over an hour designing it. So that is that about that. Any further question before we go, please? Any other question,
Send in your
please?
questions. We have questions. So what Mr. Naim is doing for us is so huge, and we really, really appreciate. I'm going to send his contact to the group. I want you to all go to his DM and go and appreciate him, because these are courses that he sells for nothing less than but he's doing us for free inside OTC. Please, let's go and appreciate him and make sure that we make the most use of it and share our results and our designs after we have worked on it. So, what do I want to say again, Seth? There's service-based, because this service-based business, they like to drag me. NSQ, you are not relating it to service-based, though. That is why I'm trying to ensure that they are also carried along. So we can see how you can implement the design concept now, right? So let's just implement, because as simple as those designs look, they will still help you. I remember the first design I did for my lead generation. I've not taken Mr. Naim's course at that time. So, and the design was really, really woeful. It was not so bad like some people's design that will have different colors, because I used like a minimum, I think 2 colors or thereabouts, and it actually converted very well. So imagine you now doing this kind of design. Even some graphic designer will not give you this kind of design. So you want to just make sure that you practicalize it, sit down with it, because it is going to help you if you want to do your template for your business, like if you want to create your Instagram template, for instance. So you relate it to other aspects of your business that you need designs for. The concepts, the ideas, you internalize it. It's not just about, okay, this is being fixed with only this. And it's even sharing with us more resources. So let us make the most use of it. And do we have any questions so far? I think I'm not seeing any questions in the chat room. Any questions? So I'm going to send, okay, please, can we have the picture of this today's own too? So let's have the picture so I can share with the champions and they can submit the assessment under it. So you can be able to go through it when it's okay by you. So right now, I want you to take a screenshot of what you can see on your screen right now. Take a screenshot, post on your WhatsApp status, tag us. So tag at Naim Mutman, like just tag, I don't know, if you don't have his contact saved, you cannot tag him. So I will share his contact on the group. You want to first of all go to his DM and go and appreciate him, save his contact, then tag him on your status so that he's going to see what you are posting as well. That's one. Then tag us on Instagram. So you don't limit yourself to WhatsApp. And when you are tagging, don't just tag as only. Type out how exceptional this is for you, what you got. So please be appreciative. Show that you actually got value. Just tagging alone is not enough. So type out how it is actually making you feel in your business, because there are many people that don't have this opportunity right now. So if you have done screenshotting, just type done in the comment section. So before we go of this session. And yes, champions, we are moving to week 2 of the Operation Take Charge Challenge. And let me tell you, we are just getting started, because there is still lots for you to learn. Your business is going to feel it. Everybody around you will know that something is happening. They will see it in the way you market, in the way you carry your business on your head, because this year is going to be definitely massive for your business. Just make sure that you show up till the end. You show up irrespective of all excuses you have. Everybody has excuses. People will say, I have 4 children, I have 1 million children, I have husband, I have school. Everybody has these things. But you are doing this, you know that you have these things before you sign up for OTC. You know that all these things are there before. You signed up because you want to experience vision. So you want to make sure that you show up for the transformation that you signed up for. You don't sign up. Your Bible will say, something like that. So you have signed up for it. You want to stay committed. You remember our affirmation. I don't start something and stop in between. I do it to the end. So you do it to the end and you continue doing it. You are unable to screenshot. How come somebody else is able to screenshot? Somebody else is unable to screenshot? Okay. Where can we get inspiration? Anywhere. Okay, somebody is asking question. Where can they get design inspiration? Let me allow Naim to respond to that. Another question is, my font size is not increasing past 144. So what can she do? I think those are the 2 questions here so far.
Okay, the first question, the first one, you can go on Pinterest. You can go on Pinterest. You know, we have Pinterest. You can go on Instagram as well. So as a business owner, so as a business owner, so you can go on Instagram. Just take that text button. You can search anything. So when you keep on searching about flyers, about designs, so you train your search timeline to be bringing professional designs for you, and from there in you can get inspirations from those designers. You can get inspirations from them. So on Facebook, well, so you can go on Facebook as well and see what who your competitors are. When you see their design, screenshot them. When you see their design, screenshot them. When you see designs as far as business is concerned, screenshot them and keep them in your
Your voice is breaking here. Now network your own crack. Can't really hear you. I only heard first. It's not okay.
Pinterest.
It is really, really breaking. It's breaking, but maybe we can just manage to hear.
Okay, I think I'm actually going to answer that. If you can hear me. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me now?
It's clearer now. Yes, we can hear you now.
I had a problem. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Hello? Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, so I can hear you now. I think I can hear you now. Can you hear me? It's like you cannot hear me. So we can wrap it up here. Probably you can type the reply. Maybe if you can type it, I'll just copy and paste it to the group. So what he said was that you can get idea from Pinterest. I don't know another place that he mentioned. So, but I heard Pinterest. So another question.
Okay. This is what we're actually going to do. That question, I'm actually going to answer it.
Sorry about that, champions. I think his network was not okay again. So I hope we have all taken our screenshots now. So if you have not, you can actually go through this the replay of the video. I'm going to drop it immediately. It is dropped between, let's say, less than 5 minutes. So, and I'm going to send it here. So you can actually like go through it and watch it, take a screenshot, let people know that you are experiencing change. They will feel it. So because many things will going to change in your business, the way you present yourself is going to change, and social media is going to fuel your energy. So are you ready for week 2? Champions, if you're ready for week 2, let me know in the comment. Are you ready for week 2? So week 2 has a lot for you. We have WhatsApp marketing, going in-depthly into WhatsApp marketing. We're going to be going in-depthly into Instagram marketing as well. And we're going to also be entering into sales and marketing. It's going to be very huge. And those of you that have the excuse that I don't know how to create content, I don't know how to, so everything is going to be sorted. Let's make sure that you hang on and follow through till the end. So have an amazing evening, everybody. Bye for now.